Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be discussing a few things that improved my life. So for those of you that don't know, I recently moved from Tennessee to California. So that is pretty much across the country. It was a big move, but it was a move that was necessary. I feel like if you're in a place in life where you just feel the need to move on, time to elevate, time to just do something different, then you have to do it. I feel like it's so much better to take that chance instead of actually living with that regret. Me and my family moved to California a few months ago, and yeah, I just feel like when it is time, you always know when it's time to elevate, to move on from something, whether it's a job, a relationship, anything, you know in your heart when it's time to move on. So I knew, me and my husband knew that it was time to move on. I feel like it doesn't even matter what age you are. I know people that are older than me that have just picked up their lives and moved on, or they moved on from a different relationship, or a different job. Some people get that negativity in their ear about how they shouldn't, they've been here this long or they've done this, and why would you leave now? Why would you quit now? Why would you move on now? You literally have to do what you know is right for you. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried it. I just would rather try something than live with the regret and wonder like what would have happened if I did take that leap, that move. As far as wanting to improve your life, I feel like it's always necessary to take those leaps of faith. I always want the best for my family. I want the best for my children. So we're going to do what's best for us always. So when moving to a new place, it does come with a lot of self-doubt. Starting over in anything will give you self-doubt. It doesn't even matter. Starting over, moving, whatever you're doing, if it's new, and you're going to have self-doubt. I definitely had some self-doubt moving, had some ups and downs, of course, moving. But it's definitely not easy just moving across the country. So my whole plan as far as for starting over is to improve my life for me and my family. I feel like if you are stuck in either like a dead-end job, if you're stuck just doing something you really don't want to do, something you're not happy in, then, and of course something that's not even benefiting your life or elevating you, I feel like that is when you know it's time to get out. So I know I've been seeing like a lot of people say that you can literally reintroduce yourself. I want to reintroduce myself. I want to make myself a better person, of course, a better version of me. If you want to make yourself a better version of you, you can do that anytime in your life. Nobody says that, oh, you have to be this certain person forever. I feel like at any age that you feel the need that it's time to rebrand yourself, reintroduce yourself, change anything about yourself that you want to, you can do that. You want to be someone else. You want to, not saying like be somebody else. I mean, you can be you, just become a better version of you. Another thing I did also want to discuss is self-doubt. A lot of reasons that people don't leave situations or move on from things is because of self-doubt. That's probably the biggest thing I think that's holding people back. And not even the self-doubt. You may have people that are telling you things as well that's making the self-doubt worse. You literally have to know that there's something that's bigger for you always. I also do want to talk about, this is like a big thing for me as far as rebranding. I would say rebranding my life, rebranding myself. That can be very hard for some people. Sometimes rebranding and just not really like, it doesn't have to be like a brand, just as far as just changing who you are, elevating as a person. If you used to do certain things, such as, drinking or anything that you used to do that just wasn't something that you want to do now as far as to become a better person, then you may have friends or just anyone saying, well, you used to drink, you used to do this. Why? What makes you so different? Or what makes you so much better that you don't do that anymore? Sometimes those people aren't going to be in your life because of those reasons of you rebranding yourself or changing yourself, but that just means they weren't meant to be. The ones that are meant to be there will stay with you through your change, through your elevation, through your bettering yourself. And it may actually motivate them to better themselves as well. I feel like certain situations, certain people, certain things, I just don't really want to deal with anymore the way, now that I'm, just different. So yeah, I just feel like you can rebrand yourself at any stage of life when you feel like these bad habits, these bad things that I used to do, or things that were, affecting my health, either affecting my mental health, my life. If that's no longer benefiting me, then I want to leave it behind, become a new version of me, a better version of me. You have to know when it's time to rebrand yourself. I think rebranding is amazing. Even as far as like my YouTube channel, I feel like I want to rebrand my YouTube channel. I'm actually working on that now, so I'm going to see where it goes. But yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like, you'll always get that negativity telling you that this is not how you used to be. You didn't used to be so quiet. You were more loud. You were the life of the party. You were this and that. And now you're just so boring. And those are not your people. Those are not your people. Those are not the people that you should be around. If they feel like you becoming a better version of you is bothering them, is bringing them down, and it doesn't really affect them, then those are not your people. So other than moving to a new location and just pretty much starting over, as far as elevating my life, I do have a few things that I am working on, just as far as rebranding my YouTube channel. Even as far as eating healthier, I usually eat pretty healthy, but just due to the holidays, I have kind of been off. Haven't been eating what I should have been eating, more sugar, things like that. So I am trying to get back into what I normally would eat. And that is also elevating my life and making my life better. So this is my first video of the year, of the new year. I know we're already like in the middle of January, but this is my first video. I did a vision board last year, but this year I actually did more of like a manifestation list, a little bit different, but I just had a few goals on there that I plan to accomplish. I feel like when you want to just have a little bit more direction on elevating your life and focusing on those specific things, a manifestation list is a really good place to start. It's my first year doing one. I don't usually like to talk about my manifestation goals, or if that's even what it is. I don't like to talk about my vision board, things like that, but I did actually accomplish 2 things on my vision board last year. I had a lot more on there that I definitely need to work on this year. So I did kind of incorporate them into my manifestation list. That's a good place to start if you want to have a list and something to focus on to improve your life. So try that manifestation list. We'll see how it goes this year, but I'm going to push hard. One main goal, I guess I could talk about, is to be more consistent on YouTube. I like to say that out loud because when I put that out into the universe, I have people that are holding me accountable. Even my husband, he holds me accountable for things like that. And like I was saying previously, those that are being negative about your change and your rebranding, your growth, those are not your people. It's always best to find someone that is in your corner that is going to help you elevate, or just at least motivate you to elevate. Some people don't have anyone in their corner like that, so it's all on them. That doesn't mean that you can't elevate by yourself. It's just maybe a little more difficult, but it may not. This video may have been a little bit all over the place, but I did just want to get that little advice out. I really enjoy these little girl chat videos, so I think I may do more of these. And just for a little motivation, I feel like we all need that motivation, especially from women that look like us or women that are going through the same thing we're going through, around the same age group, things like that. I think it's very motivational to have that community. I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.